Okay, so let's see. So we have caution. Again, so caution, clarifying that North Node energy is giving me be careful who you follow, or take care of your destiny, where you're going. And how you get there is important too. Who you bring with you is important. Who you allow to spill over onto you. Who you allow to spill out their yuck, gook. I heard yuck, gook. Who you allow to spill out into your energetic field could be impacting your individuality, your ability to feel like self. Maybe your gifts are flourishing at this time. And with this triangular, the geometric shapes are being highlighted to me right now, but the triangle, the tetrahedron, you're absorbing something from the connections that are closest to you, and maybe that thing is not yours, it's not for you, it's not meant for you, or something like this. Okay, but caution is here. There's an emphasis on be careful. Be careful who you allow to dim your light, who you allow to provide you structure, or choose who's making choices for you right now. What connections are you watering at this time? What are you pouring into? Who are you pouring into? Is it worth it? Oh, that's 2. Wow. Oh, okay. But we have happiness here. It is detrimental to your journey, where you're going, that you enjoy the journey, enjoy the process. Even when you experience hiccups, don't give your purity away, part of your soul away. Literally, for somebody, don't give your soul away. You know, don't allow others to impact your decision making in so much that you no longer have a voice. You no longer hear yourself clearly, or hear that voice of inner peace. Maybe if you're traveling or going to school, be careful. Make sure you connect with individuals who truly inspire purity, happiness, peace, hope, love. Okay? I did pick up that death energy, Scorpio. Okay? Again, I'm seeing the same energy. It just looks different in death than it does in the warning. So the warnings are going to come first. The warnings, I heard you've been warned. So somebody got a warning message for something. This is what this is talking about. Again, if it don't apply, let it fly. But somebody, whoa, okay. Yeah. Somebody has been warned. The divine of but I'm getting a fresh wind is coming in, okay? And is shifting this energy. Okay, that energy was shifted from caution to change. There's no longer a warning for someone here. Now it has to change. And if you're not allowing it to change, there's an ending coming, meaning an abrupt shift. Spirit is bringing this in, okay? Maybe that person, somebody's choosing something, but if you're not choosing it, Spirit has chosen it for you, okay? So this could be a connection that God has been speaking to you about for some time now. And that's why you're getting this message. Maybe there are times where you feel happy, so you sit. I'm hearing this, but it's not okay. But it's not okay. What's not okay? I'm hearing a hawk. Is that a hawk? If this is like control, I'm seeing that word again, control. It's time for you to be released. It's time for someone to release control, or they are no longer in control. Something has ended. You've been released. They've been released. A release has happened. Yeah. Just receive confirmation. Okay. Something else is coming out. What's on the back of the deck? Frustration. So this is the why. Somebody has been frustrated to the core, and so much that the divine has to step in and choose something for them or for you. Maybe to keep you safe. To save you from your fears, or to save them from their fears. And that's what I thought this card was, the fear card. When it was under there, I just assumed that until I saw that it was death. I was like, okay. But I noted it in my mind. You know, I think somebody could fear death. Somebody could be sick. Their body could be changing. Somebody could be mentally ill and being mentally attacked, spiritually attacked, and that's shifting from happiness to frustration. I'm not sure. Do I want to see? I just want to stay here. Okay, so yeah. right, so this wanted to show up here. This is, what's the name of this? Wow, I can't think of it right now. I think that's so interesting when that happens because I know all of my stuff. It's not important right now. Is it lapis lazuli? But it's polished. I think it is. I just heard that, lapis lazuli. Yeah, literally. Okay, so I don't know, but I just heard lapis lazuli. So if that's not lapis lazuli, which I believe it is, then that is being highlighted as well. Okay. You wear it, you could use it, you need it, you want it, I don't know. Lapis lazuli is like mental clarity. I'm getting air energy, yeah, air energy stone. Okay, as we talk about air energy, intuition. So intuitively, you know something. Your intuition has been speaking to you, telling you something. You follow your intuition. You're very intuitive. You could be considered a spiritualist. You could work, a spiritual practitioner, I heard. You could work within the spiritual community or be guided to do this with the number 22, Life Path 4, Life Path 2, Life Path 6. Yeah, we got teaching and learning and pride. You also have Life Path 1, 9, 5, 7, 3. Okay, so yeah, you are a good teacher, or your energy teaches others how to, I heard survive, how to endure something. Empress energy, okay? You show up, when your energy steps into the building, I heard. Okay, so you shift major things in the spirit. I heard so many that I didn't want to say one specific thing. That's why I said major things. But it's sort of like paradigm shifts. People's interpretation of something changes when you touch it, when you enter in, when you explain it, when you focus on things. Anything your attention is given to, especially as it pertains to relationships and communication, you rock. You are great at communicating your perspective on maybe general things, or this could be like through the art of dance, or through the art of singing, or through the art of, I don't know, just could be through the arts, or you translate something, you transmute. Yes, the tetrahedron came up earlier. You absorb and give it up differently. You translate something very well. Something that you should be very proud of. You make your ancestors proud. You have this strength and boldness and courage about you. Whether you feel this way or not, you show up as courageous, bold, and strong. People are inspired by your energy, and if they don't show that up front, ultimately when you leave them, they get it. They get this energy. So maybe that's why earlier we got the suggestion that you're following your north node, you're following your destiny, you're moving along, and that is going to require you to leave some people, some places, and some things behind. So you leave people feeling proud of you, that you actually have the courage to do this. You leave people astonished at your ability to recreate something. You could be a literal teacher, a literal student, an intuitive, like I said, a spiritualist or something like that. You foster change. You foster change. Endings, new beginnings. I'm smelling something. Egypt is significant. Blue lotus, the color blue. The throat chakra. Your ability to clearly communicate something in a relationship. Okay. I don't know if people are preparing to just get up and go. This is like, I'm leaving the country, I'm leaving the state, I'm leaving where I'm from. I have to do it. This is something that Spirit has been speaking to you about. This is not going to be for everybody. Look at this. Oh my goodness. We got environment. And we got follow your dreams. Literally, as I'm saying that. You're meant to be guided to the perfect environment for you to grow and expand yourself, your spirituality, your ancestral experiences have shifted over time, and you're moving into a season where things are about to get very real for you. That's the North Node and follow your dreams. If you haven't already done this, you're on a path to doing this. If you've already done this, this is a message of confirmation that you've done the right thing. You're on the right track, and we're going to see where you're going with the tarot. I wasn't going to get tarot, but I will get some tarot for this message. Okay, let's get one more. Okay, so for those of you who resonate with this being a spiritual, the aspect of your spirituality, that your intuition is guiding you to a different environment, a different relationship, a different job, or I don't know, you're being asked to surrender. Okay, surrender. Numbers speak to me a lot, and I'm noticing a pattern here where 2 becomes 4, 7 becomes 8, and 1 and 9, it mirrors each other. Okay, so this is giving me the energy of some of y'all could be in a divine connection where you mirror each other, and so that's why you're being asked to surrender. Surrender to the journey, the process. Surrender to your destiny. Some people have not chosen to follow their dreams yet. You may be still struggling with this. Okay? This is your sign to be strong and courageous. And go forward knowing that God is with you. Your whole spirit team supports this part of your journey. You are meant to do this. Okay? Surrender to the divine. at this time. You're being guided to follow your dreams, or you're doing it. And on the back of it, look, spirituality. It's all spiritual, and it's meant for you to, wow. It's meant for you to succeed with this spiritual elevation that is happening for you. Not to you, but for you. So for those who have not gotten messages about this, where are they going? Just really quickly before we close it out, where are they going? Where are they going? To a level of mastery, healing, finishing, completion, focus, determination. Wow. You will be in an environment that you're intuitively led to, that you enjoy. You're going to enjoy where you're going. It's going to be fun. Probably with a whole team of other worker bees just like you, who are hard workers, determined people, and successful. Okay, independent. Yes. I'm hearing Neo, Miss Independent. Where they going? With teaching and learning and following your dreams being clarified by this energy, this is, for me, this is astounding. This is like, okay, your patience is key when teaching or learning something, or especially when following your dreams. You've got to be patient with yourself and others at this time in the season, or during this transition that I'm talking about, whenever you get this message, okay? But if you're getting this in real time, there is good news. You're going to have good news about your money. There's going to be good news about, I think you'll have good news to teach people and good news to learn about. Like, this is a environment, this is a connection, this is an experience with the divine that feels good to learn and feels even better to teach others. You're elated in this timeline. You're super thrilled. It's a dream. I'm getting Tabitha, what's her name? Tabitha Brown, I think. Her energy when she first started, and then her channel blew up, and then I remember her doing an interview, and she was like, I never would. They was like, you know, did you ever think? She was like, I never would have imagined. Like, these are things that I'm hearing that. Like, you're going to have an experience where it's going to be like, these are things that I always wanted to do, but I never imagined I would get to do them, and at this level and at this capacity. You know, that's what I'm getting. Like, you're going to be so thrilled with how this plays out for you, how it turns out for you. Or you're thrilled right now with the good news you're getting about this. If you've already started this timeline, you're getting good news right now. Or it's on the way. new money, new opportunities, new jobs, a raise, more money, good news, okay? And then we have, oh my goodness, the World card. Like, this is changing your entire world. You're changing the world that you live in. You're changing other people's worlds with your boundaries. You setting boundaries and connections, relationships, partnerships, familyships, friendships, group dynamics, workships. Those, you setting boundaries there changes everything for everybody. You're a trendsetter. You innovate change, period. I say you innovate change. Okay, maybe you do innovate change. But you are an agent of change. Whatever you make a decision to do, to study, to learn, to master, and then to deliver to others, or to whatever it is that you do, your craft, your gift, your abilities changes others to the point where it changes the entire world. They don't look at things the same. They've learned a valuable lesson after encountering your energy. I mean, that's what it is. The relationship dynamics. This is your destiny. You're meant to do this to people. Like, I'm getting like, stop. Somebody needs to stop being hard on themselves, or like stop don't sit in ego when you're dealing with spiritual things. Like, surrender to the divine. When you're dealing with the divine, you got to surrender to the divine, because ego has no place in this here. Okay, this is not about ego, about how something can be hurtful to your pride, or wearing a mask, or anything like this. This is about true, authentic spiritual beings having true, authentic spiritual experiences that come directly from the divine, that are meant for your well-being, period. You are protected. Not only are you protecting of yourself, but you're helping others not stay stuck in their torment, in their it's like people heal as a result of encountering your energy. Whether I'm getting a lot of introverts here who don't talk too much. You maybe that could be like, I'm an introvert. I don't say nothing. Like, why would people listen to me? Or I'm an introvert. Why would anybody pay attention to me, or see me, or notice me, or listen to me? And it's given because they are just like you. They can relate to you. So I'm getting you attract people who recognize themselves in you. And maybe you're attracted to people who you recognize yourself in. And so there's a major ending to a cycle of not feeling worthy enough, not feeling like you can clearly communicate something, feeling like you are limited in your ability to speak up, out, or openly, or something like that, to learn something. You're no longer blocked educationally, financially, spiritually, verbally, mentally. Okay, it'll resonate different for different people, but yeah, somebody's no longer in the same place that they once were. You've gotten to a level of mastery that maybe you had to sneak away or you had to like hide away or something like that. It's coming up. Okay, so we're gonna close this out right now with final messages from one of my favorite decks, if I could get it. We got community. Oh my goodness. Community. I keep seeing August throughout this entire reading. Maybe Virgo is significant. Leo, Virgo. Or maybe August. The season of August is highlighted here. Okay, community. Let's read this card before we close it out. Belonging, being seen and understood by others, like-minded connections, a sense of family and friendship, knowing your place in the world. Oh my God. Oh my God. This card signals a new affiliation with a group. Humans are social creatures, and we need to know we are useful to our families and communities. In a community, everyone has an important function and feels I matter. Membership in a group provides a sense of belonging, of kinship, and of purpose that comes from working together for the greater fulfillment of all. Perhaps you are part of a spiritual community or an artistic one. I was getting at earlier. Perhaps you are in a learning community where you share your love of education. Regardless of its form or focus, your community brings you joy. You will be inspired by it and want to contribute to it. Your contribution may be as small as showing up or as large as becoming its leader. No matter your position in a group, your presence is needed. So don't let your ego deter you from connecting, from continuing to work on yourself and grow and build this community, or find this community, or join this community, or become a part of this community, like I said, of like-minded people on the same frequency, vibrational energy, the same accomplishments, the same goals, or something like that, okay? If this was a relationship message for you, you're discovering the essential qualities that you share with one another, and perhaps also those you don't share. So, there are times when you follow and the other person leads, and there are times when you lead and the other person follows. The appearance of this card points to the importance of learning the proper dance between you and another person. Accepting the truth that everyone has flaws is part of that dance. Yet you are also being asked to be aware of the dynamics that you don't want to repeat again. You're in the perfect place to make changes in order to experience the best version of who you can be together. Financially, whenever you're in a community of like-minded others, there's a powerful opportunity to reap great abundance. It's essential to ask yourself, what can I contribute, rather than what can I get from this? Figure out a need. Oh my goodness, this is, amen. Figure out a need and look to fulfill it. Something meaningful will manifest. Even if what manifests is small, It's a sign that the doors of opportunity will swing open wider. There's also another meaning of this card to consider. Don't try to be all things to all people. Choose your role, making that major choice when it pertains to relationships. Choose your role and be true to it and serve from a sense of authenticity, your true authentic self. There's no greater feeling of accomplishment than knowing you have purpose. And please know that you are protected. So beware of compromising your integrity in order to belong somewhere where you pretty much don't belong. That was the energy I was getting of walking away from something or leaving something that no longer serves you. As it pertains to your protection, you are protected. You're safe to leave the nest. You're safe to join the community. You're safe to work here or there. You're safe to master this thing. You're safe to start over. You're safe. How do you dim your light or change yourself so others will accept you in a group? Do you hide who you really are in order to play a role within a larger whole? This will never fulfill you. Now is a time to assess your willingness to be real, stand tall, be you. Authenticity is true self-expression and the only way to empower yourself. So don't be afraid to be yourself and to step into the role that your heart tells you to take. Making yourself small bears too high a cost. It costs you way too much to shrink yourself. Yes, stand up tall. I see you being inspired. I see you feeling emboldened, empowered, and encouraged to be you, to simply be you, knowing that you have control over your community, your ability to accept, receive, and be a part of this community that they're talking about. Final. Oh no, they said, don't be afraid. I don't know why I sung that. Okay, so don't be afraid. Are you scared? It's okay. You're safe. You're in the bosom of the Father. You're in the bosom of the Mother. Great Mother, the great Father. The universe holds you in its hand. I heard a firm grip on reality. A firm grip on reality. Maybe life is all too real. Life has been all too real for you. Okay, I'm getting some communities that were not really good to you. So now you're being blessed with a better one. Amen. We got luck. Oh my God. The energetic grasshopper knows that good luck is found by those who jump at opportunities that come along. So get outside, follow your fate, and hop to it. Get outside, follow your fate, and hop to it. We got lightness of being. May your burdens be few, your blessings be bountiful, and may you discover your own lightness of being. Let it lift you up in all that you do. I told you I was getting that butterfly energy earlier. You've transformed. You've changed. The lotus, you grew out of the dirt, out of the muck. You came from a disgusting, maybe past family, community, who knows? Okay? Oh my goodness, abundance. Thank you so much. When you put in the work, you invite abundance into your life. Then it's time to enjoy the sweetness of life. And again, that connects with the bumblebee energy of the Eight of Pentacles we saw earlier. You put the work in, and so you're reaping the rewards. Congratulations. Welcome to this timeline. Those are all the messages I have here for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me again. I'm truly appreciative of you guys. If you found messages that resonated throughout the reading at any time, please like the message and subscribe to the channel where I'll bring you more messages here. God bless you guys. I love you guys. And until the next time, peace out.